Haley here with a fragrance review. So, never done one of these before. Today is going to be the KKW Crystal Violet Musk. So, upon researching this fragrance, I noticed that there were hardly any reviews out there. Kim Kardashian has posted on her Instagram a few teaser reviews, but nothing specific. So, I decided that since it had a few of my favorite notes in it, I would try it out and then give it my own review. So if you've ever purchased a fragrance from Kim Kardashian, you know the lovely matte velvet box that it comes in. It's pretty. It has a magnet, like little pull and pull lever clasp thing. Okay, and then you have the bottle. It has this little pull lever and it's supposed to help you get the fragrance out. Sometimes that doesn't work out. So we got this nice frosted bottle. It's hard to open, but it's good because this is the small, well, it only comes in one size for this particular fragrance. It's the 1 ounce and or the 30 milliliter. And if you put this in your purse, which it's very doable if you have a medium-sized purse or a large purse, and it keeps it from spilling. I think it's a good thing that it's such a tight top. It's very pretty, the bottle is, and if I didn't mention, it comes with these amethyst crystals as well, these cute little babies. If you have small children, maybe throw this out. Don't let that linger around. And then it has this little card that says, amethyst quartz enhances creativity, passion, strengthens imagination and intuition. So, fun things if you're into crystals. So I watched a few, there's only like 3 reviews out there on YouTube that I could find of this fragrance. Maybe just because it just came out, I don't know. I did not agree with any of these reviews. I don't know if it's my nose, but they just didn't seem very accurate to me after I smelled it myself. Let me go ahead and tell you the notes in this, because without knowing that, me describing the scent to you won't really make sense. So in the first layer, if you don't know, fragrances have layers. I'm sure you know this. The first layer is the bergamot, sugar-coated bergamot. Sounds fancy. Lavender, dreamy lavender. The second layer is jasmine, violet, violet peonies, pink lily of the valley bells, and that is completely floral layer there. I'm not a huge floral fragrant person, but spring is coming up, so you know. Third layer would be my favorite layer, vanilla bean fluff, roasted tonka bean, absolute au pair, sandalwood, Australian au pair. Okay, first of all, tonka bean is one of my favorite scents, bergamot is one of my favorite scents, and then sandalwood is one of my favorite scents. I love lavender. It's very strong, so to wear it as a perfume, I don't know if I would do that, but since it had all these others, I felt like I could do it, you know, if it was just a slight. So, into the review. A lot of people were saying in the review, a lot of people, like 3 people, were saying that they smelled the lavender right away and that was their first initial scent. They couldn't smell the vanilla. Not at all to me. Upon smelling this, the vanilla is the first thing I smell, and maybe it's because, you know, tonka bean is one of my favorite scents. I respond very well to tonka bean. It is the best smell to me, and I love it so much. So I can smell it initially. This, I would not say, smelling this, that lavender just immediately came to my head. Honestly, I smell more of a floral, sweet smell. I was thinking the other reviewers did not say anything about what this smelled like. And I was thinking, I'm definitely going to mention what it smells like to me. This light is burning my corneas. I can't figure it out. It doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled, and I've been obsessed with perfume for a long time. So that's good. It's like its own thing. The first thing I smell, like I said, is the tonka bean, the vanilla. It's not like a super cheesy vanilla smell. I can't stand like basic vanilla smells. It has a musk to it, and like I said, a floral scent to it. I feel like it's maybe not musky enough for me, like for my preferences, but I have gotten compliments on it, so that's what I was going to get into. I've had this for like a few days, so I did a wear test on my skin first, then the next day on my clothes. So skin, on my skin, I sprayed it on my wrist at noon. I did like sniff tests throughout the entire day. It went until I took a bath that night. I could smell it clearly on my wrist until probably 10 o'clock. So it lasted at least 5 hours. So good long wear on the skin, and I'm assuming in the hair. I did a clothing test the next day. I will say I could smell it. Like if I smelled my shirt, I could smell it. But as far as like it like radiating from my shirt, like I don't know if everyone likes that. I'm assuming everyone doesn't like to like their scent to introduce them. But I think you'd have to pretty much hug me to smell the scent, because I noticed that I wasn't smelling it unless I actually tried to. So it's a lighter fragrance, but like I said, it's small enough to go in your purse, so you know, you could just throw it in there and give yourself a couple spritz. It is long lasting, so you're not going to lose the scent, and I've had perfumes that you can't smell them on your clothes, you can't smell them on your skin, they're just completely gone. So this one's a little stronger, which is nice. I guess I'll just get into, I would buy this again. I mean, if I hadn't bought this and I smelled it in the store, I would buy it. It smells really good. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's floral. It's like, to me, it's like everything that you know, every kind of thing. It's not super musky, like I said, but for spring, this is a great scent. And it's not like just Valentine's-y, so, you know, I don't know if you've ever smelled, there's this one perfume and it's got like a pink swirly lid, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. It's like a candy perfume. It does not smell like that. I actually don't think that that smells good. Like, I think that's too candy smelling for me. It's like, almost smells like those perfumes we used to use as kids. Like, this smells like an actual perfume. Anyways, I have drug on long enough. Like I said, it doesn't really smell like anything I know. If there's something that you think it smells like, for sure, and you have this, you should drop that in the comments and let me know so that I can smell that. Because I kind of was really wanting to pin it down to something. But yummy and just good fragrance. I would give it probably, I would say 4 out of 5.